So we've now got a couple of things or places in check so that we can determine whether we've got valid or invalid data. As we're trying to talk to the database, really we need to connect to the database. So that's the next thing that I'm going to do. And we only need to really do it if our test passed, if we've got all the three fields and if they're not empty. And again, I'm not going to waste too much time typing. I'm just going to copy and paste this information about the server and the username, the database information from here into my new file. So instead of having echo all values have failed, I'm going to just paste those into there and just space them out nicely. So if everything's fine, if we have data, and we're going to post it to the database. So I'm setting the database up here, just copy and paste it. Now, because I'm reusing this code and we end up using this code quite a lot, it's probably better putting this in a function. I'm not going to go through that at the moment. It's a little bit of PHP on how to create a function and include it in your files. I'm just going to leave it in the main file. There's nothing wrong with that. If you want to do that, that's fine. But a tidier, more efficient program would probably have this in its own function. But I'll leave that to you as part of your PHP learning. So we've got my database. What I need to do is, at the moment I've got last name. I've just picked up last name. I need to have some variables for the rest of them. Again, I'm just going to copy that and paste the variables in. So if I just paste there, I've got to have first name, last name and age. Pick them up from the post. First name, last name and age. Okay, make sure you change the variable name and the parameter that holds the value. And my query at the moment, we're not going to do a select query, we're going to do an insert. I'm just going to delete what's inside there just for the time being. So I've got an empty query which I'm going to show you how to populate in a minute. And then I've got my database connection. So if everything's successful, if things are set, if I've got three parameters that have been sent, if they're not empty, then I'm going to fire up the database.